Welcome to your daily tarot reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot, and I hope y'all are doing fantastic today. Also, welcome to anybody new that's joining. Um, I hope you enjoy this and stay around. I do daily readings Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I also occasionally will throw in an extra one, but I guarantee the Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Let's see, I also do astrology ones twice a month. The longer one, more detailed, is at the beginning of the month. Usually posted a little bit before, and then a shorter mid-month. And let's get started. Using the Ghost Tarot. Let's see. So first off is current situation. Ooh, one card was upside down. I didn't see that. I'm not going to pay attention to it because it is what it is. Current situation is the Eight of Pentacles. Present influence is the Temperance. Unseen energy is the Seven of Cups. Unexpected, Ace of Cups. Challenge is the Hangman. Strength is the High Priestess. Trust yourself, trust yourself. Where does this all lead? Okay, Page of Wands, Two of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. I like this action down here a lot. What is the advice? It's the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. It was actually reversed. Very interesting. I feel like with it being reversed at the time, maybe now, because the Seven of Pentacles is a lot about waiting. You take care of your garden, you water it, you do all these things, right? And then you see the crop bloom, so to speak. But with it upside down, I don't feel like it's a negative. I feel like you've done the work. It's done. So now it's time to see if this is where you want to go. But I feel like it is a good thing because you have the Temperance in the present influence with the Eight of Pentacles in the current situation. So right now you're doing the work, right? You're working really hard, mastering some kind of skill. Now this could be, keep this wide open. It doesn't necessarily mean work skill. It could be you're working on yourself. It could be, trying to put together something for the new year, or, just, okay, I've got to get more organized, but you're actually really focused on it. And it's going to be important to you. I feel like there's a reason behind that. And the reason is the Temperance. I feel like you may feel a little bit emotionally scattered. I know that didn't come in upside down or anything, but it's the reason why you're doing the work. And you might just be not feeling emotionally balanced right now. So either you're, like maybe you're sad about something, but you're not sad, completely sad. It's like one of those things where it's a scattered emotion. It's not feeling um, balanced and I don't want to say not good because it is good. Tell me more about this Temperance. Let's see if we could take a peek on that. I'm going to take that one. That one didn't feel, that one felt like it wanted to come out. That one also did. So Page of Pentacles with the Empress. Yeah, see, taking care of yourself. The Empress is all about self-care, nurturing, feminine energy, a little bit of patience, but more like just this constant, I feel like the Empress just gives a constant attention to something where you're, like nurturing something and you're just constantly working through it. The Page of Pentacles is like you have been really focused, but there is a discovery here. And I think the discovery is you working on yourself here with the Empress. That's the scattered emotion, right? Like, okay, I really got to focus on myself. I've got to heal myself before I can, really move forward. Let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles. What is the Eight of Pentacles? I just feel like that. I really do. That's an intuition type feeling. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Oh, there you go. Lovers and the Judgment. There is something that you want to create that was from the past. So you're trying to recreate a relationship or partnership from the past. And that's kind of what you're working on. Now you could be working on healing with the Judgment as well, like coming out of this. It could be either or. We're all going to be a little bit different, or you could be coming out of healing from a partnership that wasn't working, or you're really working on bringing it back in to fruition. Now, because the Judgment has to do with rebirth, that's why I'm going in that direction. But the Temperance is that scattered emotional feeling, but you have been working on taking care of yourself. And maybe because you've been taking care of yourself, you're ready to renew an old partnership here with the Lovers. Now, the other piece I want to say, because I saw the Lovers and I've got the Seven of Cups down here with in the unknown or unseen. Now, a piece keeps flying in my eye. The they're both about choices. The Seven of Cups is, look at all your choices, and the Lovers is too. So there could be a hidden message here as well, like, you know, just be patient. Really look at all your choices. I think it's going to be hard because you have the Hangman in your challenge. So there's something here that you need to really look at, but it's a struggle for you. Either you don't have the patience to do so, but I feel like with that Eight of Pentacles, that's what you're working on. It's one or the other. Either you're working on separating yourself from this, or um, like bringing it back in. So let's keep going here. We've got the Seven of Cups in your unseen, unknown, what's happening that you don't know about, unaware of. And keep in mind, this energy you may never be aware of. Like it may never rare, where you go, oh, that was that. It may never. But you will notice it because something happens because of it. Tell me more about this Seven of Cups. So there's something here with the World and Justice. So there's something here that something's definitely, you have completed a life cycle or a specific um, goal you've met. And the Justice is, it's time to balance. You've got the Temperance and now the Justice. So it's time to get this balance. But I feel like because you've done the work, you've completed that goal, that things are going to start happening for you. I feel like that Justice is that hope of things that are happening that are right. Now, the Seven of Cups, I feel like you don't know exactly what those choices are going to be right now. You just have to realize that they're there. I think that that's what's happening here. And I think with the Ace of Cups and the unexpected, there is something new coming in. And I think that's where that if you're working on one situation with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like with that Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups down here, you don't realize that there's other options. And you will see a new option coming in. But this is too, because I think that you have more talent than you think. And I feel like the Spirit with the Justice is there saying, things are headed where they're supposed to be. Like the right thing, I call the Justice the right thing. It's not necessarily what you want, but it's the right thing. So let's look at this Ace of Cups, because this is a new opportunity, a new relationship. It could be a spark of creative ideas. Let's take a look fuller into this. I'm going to leave that Ace of Pentacles. It felt like it was right. With the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So, with the star at the bottom of the deck. Yay. So this is good energy that's unexpected. I feel like this does come from an opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles. This could have to do with like you moving your house, or moving just like I feel like it could have to do with your home. It could be about you moving somewhere. Um but it's something that you've been working on too. So there is this new offer option, and when it comes in, it feels right. So if you were working on moving this, I mean, the Lovers could definitely be a partnership, or, with a spouse that you are going to rekindle something, and it's going to create something really well with this Ten of Pentacles. This Ace of Cups is really good. When you have one of the two really best minors in the deck. They really are. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the other thing I'd be really careful of with these two cards is I see them together as going from Ace to 10 really quickly. And that could be what this new spark is also with this Ace of Cups. It goes from 0 to, well, 1 to 10 super fast. But it does give you a new opportunity. And I do believe that it has to do with homestead, um, which could include work, but definitely family. There's something here specifically about moving. I'm gonna look a little bit deeper into this Ace of Cups. I feel like I'm not getting my answer here. Tell me a little bit more about this Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Yeah. So you keep getting aces with this Ace of Cups. So it's definitely, it comes, well, then the Ace of Wands reminds us it comes in surprisingly. Now, Two of Swords, yeah, you'll have to make a decision. And maybe that's what the Ten of Pentacles is too, is that decision. How do you want to proceed? It's really interesting too. And I'm glad this ace came out because there is the Two of Wands here, which makes more sense to me. But this comes out of nowhere, guys. Like, you're not expecting it. Either that or you put it on the back burner and it kind of surprises you. But it does have to do with whatever it is you're working on. So, and then the if it is a home, that justice could also mean a contract. Could. It's not necessarily. Okay, so you have Hangman in your challenge. I think there is, like, you've been having to be really patient and looking at things differently, and it's been a struggle to kind of not have action. And I think that's what the challenge is. I think you may have to be there for a little bit longer, but not long, because the Page of Wands is where this leads. So tell me about the Hangman, just to be sure. Yeah, Three of Swords. Yeah, this is something that you've been sad about, and you've had to make a decision on what to do next. And that's what you're doing. Like this, but I feel like that's changing with that Ace of Cups. Remember, it's an unexpected energy. But you have been like feeling like not in the, you weren't in the greatest spot. And the Hangman is you going, okay, what do I do next? But you've been struggling with that, struggling with trying to make that decision. Now I will say with the High Priestess in the strength is trust yourself. You know, really trust your intuition, that feeling like you get, oh, that's different, or just like that knowing of yes, I should, no, I shouldn't. That I think this is going to be really important moving forward. I'm not going to go ahead and clarify that one. Let's look at the Page of Wands though, because it goes Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I feel like that's the Page of Wands. I'm going to look into it. I feel like you're moving forward. Like you have decided to jump on in, but you haven't thought too much about it. However, the Two of Wands stalls that just a slight bit, just a little bit, because you realize there's more to learn or more to do. This isn't like it's a non-action action, because he's making plans. He's figuring it out. He's got the world right there. And he's saying, okay, where do I go next? What do I do next? And the Page of Pentacles is you putting that energy in. So I really feel like that's what the energy is looking like. So this Ace of Cups comes in, changes this whole reading. This Ace of Cups changes the whole reading. It does, because it's unexpected, right? So this is where I'm at now. And then boom, this comes in. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Is there anything more about this Page of Wands that we need to know? Queen of Cups. Yeah, Four of Cups. You're after your dreams here, and you're going to do it. Now, I feel like with the Four of Cups is kind of like, it's my version of the poor little old me card, where you have your eyes set on one thing and your hand did something else and you're not being real grateful about it. But I feel like this is you going, no, I'm going to nurture the Four of Cups energy of getting what I really want, and I'm going to dive into this. And the Hangman's at the bottom of the deck because you're done. You're done. You're done being in Hangman mode. You're done with the pause. The Two of Wands next. Let's see what the Two of Wands is. I do like the Queen of Cups in the okay, yeah, see, Knight of Pentacles to the Lovers. Yes, there's work you need to do. So, I mean, even though the lovers is a number 6, it also has two people involved. You've got the 2 of Wands. You've got, okay, this is you. How do I get there? How do I make this partnership work? The Knight of Pentacles is you going, okay, now it's time to move forward with intent, not necessarily with action. In other words, you're going to take your time. You're not moving. Keep in mind, the Knight of Pentacles moves. It just moves slowly because as he's moving forward, he's planting seeds. He's making things happen. And that's what you'll be doing because you're making the plans. So like I said, it's an in action. You're not actually physically active in this 2 of Wands, but you're in a mental state of planning and working through it. And that's what this is. Now, this could be a partnership, but it could be love. And there's that Judgment again, and there's the Justice again. So there's definitely something about the right thing, especially with Judgment and Justice. The Judgment is happening, Judgment Day. What is the Page of Pentacles? What is this Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. Oh, Page of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you really want to reach your goals here. With the Nine of Pentacles, that's success from hard work. The Page of Wands, I feel like this may be a message to. So the Page of Pentacles to me is someone that really focuses. It's kind of like the Eight of Pentacles to some degree. But it's more in the beginning stages, so it has an Ace of Pentacles feel as well. You want to take advantage of this new opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to learn, work through anything you need to. And I feel like the Page of Wands is you going back to that energy of success, leading towards success. I feel like though with this Page of Pentacles too, there's a feeling of there's a little bit of excitement because you realize that this opportunity could really be something really special. But again, the Nine of Pentacles doesn't come without hard work, and you're doing the hard work, which I like because you have the Eight of Pentacles in the beginning of the reading and at the end of the reading. Eight of Pentacles at the beginning, Page of Pentacles at the end. They're both hard workers. They're both real focused energy. And then we have our Queen of Cups in the advice. I really feel like I think it's saying nurture the situation because I feel like whatever you're working on, the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups that you don't know about leads to this Ace of Cups, this new opportunity. And this new opportunity is pretty solid. You know, I pulled 2 different sets of clarifiers and both had aces in them, and the good aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So really nurture this situation as it unfolds. But I think too with the Queen of Cups is don't forget where you started. You're a hard worker, you're focused. You know you're feeling a little bit, out of sorts a little bit, but you know you're focused. So I like this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And take care. Have a beautiful day.